Well, here we are, huh? We're back at the 9 Club, huh? It's another Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. How's that for a different intro, Raj? Is
Pretty
that good?
You know what sucks though is the people that listen to it like on other days of the week.
Oh, fuck it. It comes out on a Monday.
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't know. Today, oh my God, man. All the way from up north. Vancouver. No. Ottawa. No. Where the fuck are you from?
Originally from Ottawa, yeah.
Ottawa? Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Ottawa.
Ottawa native.
Capital of Canada.
Capital. Oh, okay. Yeah.
For a lot of people that don't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was Saskatoon. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Chris knows
Maybe I'm not.
his Canadian cities.
Right. I knew it was either Saskatoon or Regina. You know, I thought it was either one of those. No?
No.
Okay, it's Ottawa.
Very.
So Wade DesArmo is here in the hot seat, you know? Thanks for coming, dude.
Thanks for having me.
Always sitting next to Wade here. We got Raj.
Always sitting next to him.
Always. And over there on the button, in his own little corner, in his own little world, we got Kelly Hart.
Hi, guys.
Wade, man, how's everything going, dude? You're down here. What did you come down here for? Just to skate, or did you? Are you here on business? You were down at S today with Kelly, right?
Yeah, just extended the flight.
Nice.
Got a new Connie on the table. We're good.
Contract negotiations over here.
Really?
No,
Wade, you should have me come down there and look at it for you, bro.
I didn't
signed many of those
think.
things.
I don't know.
You know? I could have helped
I don't
you.
know if he'd want you there. You might be a little too aggressive.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I
mean,
I'm just curious to see what Chris would think is good.
I get shit done.
Right?
Yeah.
I get shit done, Wade. You know what I'm saying?
keep that in mind for next year.
Kelly, whatever, dude. I'm for the people. You know what I mean? You're my people.
Have you done it with anyone else before? Or
no, but I'm down to try.
Oh,
you know?
You?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
I'm telling you, man. This would be good. Yeah.
Should we start like a 9 Club agency?
No, it's too hard, man. I don't. God, I could barely keep up with myself. You know.
True.
All my contracts that I have, Wade, you know, which is
just get lost, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Too much paperwork.
Too much paperwork, you know.
Who's this one from? Fuck.
Yeah. So you just signed a new contract. How much was it for? How much you getting paid? Huh? Was it can we talk about
it's way more than
nobody ever wants to talk about how much they
way
make.
More than Kelly, probably.
I know, yeah.
We'll
as long as you're making more than Kelly.
I don't know. I don't even know what he makes.
You guys don't talk about that.
He knows
kind
how
of
much I
stuff,
make, so I don't know.
Oh, you know how much he makes?
Well, he's got it. He's a TM.
He does, yeah.
Oh, but that's kind of weird, don't you think? No, because you're your buddy and you know how much. That's kind of weird.
Cool.
No,
I mean, hey.
Well, I know how much Raj makes, which is nothing. So, I mean, but you know,
told you we have a nonprofit here.
I know, right. But actually, a couple people donated. On the last episode, we were making fun of the subscribe button and the
the YouTube donation button.
Yeah, comment below. You know all that bullshit that YouTubers do. But
how much did we make?
People donated $200. It's not bad.
Seriously?
Where'd it go?
A couple $100.
$200.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, where'd it go, Chris?
Where'd it go?
Don't look in my bank account. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Don't check my account statement.
We got to buy some more Stellas.
Well, we're almost there. Not enough to buy a new camera, but
I'm sure you guys are fine.
It's a start.
For the meantime.
It's a start.
For the meantime, it works.
Yeah. So okay, so you're not going to tell us how much you make, but but it's you're happy, right? You're happy
I'm stoked.
Okay, cool. I mean, S is great. You know,
I'm hyped on S
it's
for
a
sure.
great fucking team. I'm sure they're stoked to have you
how
on.
much do you
bro.
think an average professional skateboarder should make from the shoe brand?
I don't even know what the going rate is. I don't know what the minimum wage for skateboarding is nowadays. Like I feel like it's
this completely depends on the brand itself.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I mean,
the skateboarder.
And the skater.
And the skateboarder.
Right.
And what they put in. And
But I think there should be a minimum, though, right? There should be a minimum because, sometimes the spectrum is
what's
is
minimum
huge,
wage for a professional skateboarder?
I'm at the bottom.
Don't
at the top.
Don't cut yourself short, man. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, I'm getting better now because of the switch manny
There
and
it
all
is.
this stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hell line.
Well, a lot of people don't have shoe sponsors, so
That's
Right.
So that's another thing, you know.
I'm psyched.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
Right. Okay. You grew up in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Right. How did you get into skating and everything? Were you
I was just into all sports.
Okay.
Honestly, I
Hockey?
played everything. Of course, I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
What about curling?
I played it a few times.
No way.
It's
Really?
hard as hell.
Really?
Now,
It's so fucking hard.
was your buddy doing the sweeping for you?
No,
Who
it was
does the
like through,
sweeping.
it was through school. So no one.
Is that what it's called? Sweeping?
Well, they do the little broom thing.
Yeah, and they yell
What is that? What is that
cleaning
called?
crew.
Well, it's kind of weird. Like if you've ever been on like a curling surface, there is like little things of like, I guess like not shaved ice, but like
Ice crystals.
Yeah, like so
weird,
it can slow down the rock,
rock.
as they call it. I mean, I'm sure there's millions of terms for it, but so yeah, you could sweep it, get it some more, you know, let it slide a couple extra feet, maybe we'll turn the line a little bit more. I don't know. We weren't that
I've
up
seen
to
that on
date
the
with it.
Olympics, and those motherfuckers are working.
Oh yeah,
you know, they're working harder than the dude who just lets it go.
Yeah.
Dude,
you know?
that it's hard.
Is it
like
really?
it's super
But they're also
hard.
controlling the speed too.
There's just
If
sweeping.
the rock is going too fast, they
course,
can
like-
slow it down.
I'm
Yeah,
on the show. We're talking about
I-
curling. like really. Like, oh my gosh.
Well, you know, hey, it's interesting. You know, I
It's-
mean, you've played it. That's fucking interesting enough.
There's a lot of off time when it snows 6 months out of the year. So
All the boys get together, all the homies
Go curling.
go curling.
no, but
Yeah.
it's fun. It's
Yeah?
a fun time. Yeah.
So yeah, living up there in the snow and everything. Like, how did you get into skating? Were you was it something that your friends were doing, or how did you?
Super random. Like I grew up. I honestly just hung out with like all girls. Like that was the
Oh, wow.
only like people around me. A lot of them were my age. A lot of them
Mhm.
went to the same school. Like my neighbor was whatever.
Hot.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She is hot.
Yeah.
My parents like had me kind of in like everything. Like I did karate too for
Okay.
like a long time.
Yeah,
and,
I did that. I got it to a purple belt.
Purple belt.
Purple belt.
Is that really a
What?
thing?
That's
Purple
not.
belt?
I've never heard of that.
Purple belt. It's before brown and black.
No, ours was blue.
Yours was blue.
Mhm.
Maybe mine was blue too. I don't know. It's a long time ago.
I bet he's like
Right.
really good at karate.
Who?
Both you guys actually.
Chris?
Yeah.
You don't know I'm a world karate champion?
How would I
World.
know? No
Bridges
way.
would always say that shit.
Yeah, maybe he was joking though. I thought he was joking.
When I was, I think 11, I went to Germany
For karate.
and fought in my weight class. Yeah,
Are you
No way.
serious?
I got a gold
Damn.
world championship karate
Wow.
medal at home. Yeah.
Okay, that's farther than I got. I would just break the piece of wood and they give me a
See,
new
like
belt.
we didn't even have wood. Like
No?
nah. Like
Germany. How did you do?
I
all
got
this?
into
Like,
karate because I was a super shy kid.
Okay.
I think my parents just thought that would translate to not being able to defend myself or standing up for
Yeah,
myself or
okay.
self-confidence or
Yeah.
whatever.
Right.
Put me in it. It was fun.
You got it.
I just enjoyed it.
Sounds
you know,
like you killed it. You were
but
like,
it wasn't like, I don't know, like I'm not like a nerd or anything, but I always
Right.
like playing chess or like
I like chess,
Yeah,
yeah.
like things that
Mhm.
stimulate your mind. And I kind of felt like I still feel the way that karate, it's not about hurting each other. It's about like figuring each other out. It's like a chess game.
Yeah,
But
skill and just seeing the other person's movements and
Yeah.
shit like that. Right.
yeah,
right.
pretty much. It was gnarly though. Like
Yeah.
the world championships were kind of gnarly because it was semi-contact, so you could like you swing at people, like
Right.
yeah, like break their ribs if you want. Like yeah, if you kick, like you're trying to kick to like
Yeah.
hit them. Like I wasn't, but like I saw some
I'm just-
some serious
sweep the leg?
aggression in
Right.
like some other kids.
I'm just picturing like Karate Kid and the you got. Did you
Oh.
have like a sensei and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Mr.
like
Miyagi.
Right.
there was a few, yeah.
You had a few.
Well, when we trained for the worlds, like it was a Canada-wide thing. Like we had like
Okay.
a big competition, and then
Wow.
like certain people made it, and then there was like a training camp in like.
Oh shit.
Were they
Sir-
grooming you for like the Olympics around?
Oh yeah.
No,
No?
I mean we were way too young. Like they don't
Oh.
promote kids that young fucking fighting
Yeah.
in the Olympics anyway.
Could have been like, like
Yeah,
growing you
after
for
that it
yeah.
got really serious, and that was like
Yeah.
around the time I found skating. And then
Okay.
like honestly, like I won the worlds. I won the worlds at 11.
You won the world at 11.
No. I said the worlds, but
Right. You won the karate championship.
Yeah,
Or was it you or your team? Like you won it?
it was me because I was
Really?
fighting. Like I was the one fighting. But
Is there karate teams?
No, it's not like a sport.
Oh, I thought
thing.
you go up there with like your crew. No.
Well, you roll with like Team Canada. Like we
Yeah,
had
yeah,
a pretty
yeah.
badass Team Canada, geese
Right.
and shit. It was fucking sick.
I wish, man.
It was super sick.
tight.
It's weird because my little karate class growing up, we didn't like have access to like the worlds and all this stuff. It was just
I'm
in
sure
Santa Monica.
I'm sure you did, but
Yeah.
I don't
doing
know.
good enough.
You ever go to like
Got a
local
purple belt.
competitions or anything?
No,
I
it
don't
was
know.
just
I
a
don't-
karate class. You'd break the wood.
That's
and
it,
I'd
just
get a new, I'd get a new color belt. You know.
Oh, I'd love
Yeah.
to watch that.
Right.
It was purple belt.
So you won the worlds, and then you came back, and then how did you get into skating? Then you
It was like I don't even know when the Worlds was. I feel like it was sometime in the summer or
Okay.
around that time.
Right.
You know, I don't know. It could have been fucking December for all I remember. I was super young.
Yeah.
And my parents got me a skateboard for Christmas.
Sick.
And it sat there till it's like summertime.
Okay.
And for some reason, I was actually like, I just remember that I was like super pumped when I got it and was like standing over it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just fucking hyped.
But you didn't ride it though.
Yeah, but it was Christmas,
Oh, it
so
was-
so
the
I had
weather,
to
right.
wait like
Okay.
probably till like what, like April, May,
right,
like
right.
probably more then.
It's
and
a
then,
Christmas Christmas gift.
well,
Here's a gift.
there
But you
was-
can't use it till.
there was other
Okay.
things in there that I could utilize,
Right,
but you know, like didn't
Right.
touch it, didn't even think anything of it. Was hanging out with my friend who was the looker that we were talking about,
Yeah,
and
okay.
seeing the dude that soon to be would be like my skate buddy for a long time, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
And he just zinged down the street, ollied up curb, and then trying to like board slide benches, like wooden fucking benches, like no wax.
So he
no
had been skating
nothing.
for a while.
Probably like a year.
Okay.
You
So
know what
he
I
was-
mean? But
he
he
was
was
with
older
it,
than me.
right.
He's probably like 3 or 4 years older than me.
Okay,
And I
yeah.
was 11. And like, yeah, my birthday was the next week. I remember that. And school just started. So yeah, around that time, I don't even know what I said. I was probably such an idiot and like, oh, I have one of those at home, like blah, blah, blah. And like, all I remember is like, go get it.
Right.
And I went home and got it. And
Sick.
that was it.
Wow.
And he lived on my street too. And it was kind
Okay.
of random that I've never seen him before.
Really?
It was super strange and kind of like, I know that sounds whack, but it's like kind of meant to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Because my first board was an alien board.
Oh wow.
Alien with
for
the-
Christmas they got you an alien.
Alien board
Really?
with venture trucks. And
How did they know how to get this board? Usually people get Kmart special boards, and you know.
my parents
Yeah,
would like they spoiled me. I'm an only
Wow,
child, so
okay.
like
Oh,
they
yeah.
like
right,
you know
right,
the
right.
the syndrome. Yeah,
Yeah.
It,
Which alien
it
board did you
applies
get?
to me. I got I think it was all gray, and it was just the one with the square and like the one alien in the middle, and it just said "Believe" under it.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah.
tight.
That was my
Oh,
first
yeah,
board,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so sick. But I remember like I said, like the first couple weeks of skating with Ben or getting to know him or just doing whatever, fuck
Yeah.
whatever. He had, or actually I had, I think they were ATM wheels, Ben liver sedge wheels.
No way.
Wow.
Okay, and he had Wade Speyer wheels.
Wow.
His name's Ben, my name's Wade. It was
Right.
like just like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
fucking
That's weird.
coincidence, but
Were you little kids going like, dude, look, yours is
That's
Wade,
rich.
mine's Ben? Like, wow.
exactly that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That was like honestly like I dropped out of karate in like 6 months.
Okay.
Because like there was a couple like I don't know, karate got really serious.
Right.
Which was messed up for me to even notice that at that age. You know what I mean? It was like I came back, I was like a target, which was fucked up. Like
Well, because you had just won.
Yeah, you-
yeah, but I'd like go to
Right.
like local competitions like that we would
But you were
always
the guy that beat
do.
now.
Yeah, and
Right,
like
yeah.
people would be like pissed.
Yeah.
And I was just
Wow.
like over it because it was like it wasn't friendly competition anymore. It was like somebody had some shit to prove.
Right,
Yeah.
you
right,
know?
right.
So dropped out of that. Parents weren't happy, and then honestly, like maybe that summer, my parents like divorced.
Oh,
and like
wow.
yeah, and I moved.
Okay.
I like went in with my mom.
Yeah.
While our house was being built, I like was with my aunt, and like it was just like different zones.
Yeah,
Even though
okay.
Ottawa was like super small, it was like for you guys it would be super close. It was like a 10-minute drive.
Right.
For us, that's fucking.
Right.
That's you might as well have been at the other
5
side of
towns
the.
over or whatever,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Wow. Okay.
So, but I still talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Wow.
we hit up like yeah, he's
Dope.
proud of me. Like I owe everything to Ben.
That's
You
amazing.
know what I mean? Like
right,
he's
right. If you never saw him skating down the street,
Never.
you would have just you could have been the world karate master or something. You could have been Bruce
Could've.
Lee part 2.
could have in Ottawa especially. All my old senseis have like different dojos, like their own dojos now, like
I love this
spread
kind
over-
of talk right now.
Spread across the
Senseis
city.
had dojos. And that's
Yeah,
straight up
pretty much.
fucking Wu-Tang.
I always ask myself like, fuck, maybe I should go back. Or
Really?
yeah, just fun. It's good. It's positive. It
right,
teaches you a
right,
lot
right,
more than
right,
like now that I'm old or like grown. I like
Yeah.
look back and I'm like, damn, that actually did teach me a lot more
Yeah.
about myself than I actually paid attention to back then.
Have you ever used it in a fight? Have you ever used
I've
these
honestly only
abilities?
ever gotten into like 3 fights,
Okay.
and they haven't got past like
You wanna
two,
fight Chris?
2 punches. No, we're good.
Fucking beat my ass. Kidding
I
me?
rock 'em, bro.
I haven't done that many
Ew.
pull-ups on my bar. Jesus, things collecting dust.
Is that something though? If you got into a fight, you just immediately think of something like that?
Immediately think about what?
Like, do you immediately think about moves like when you're gonna like?
No, because like
It's just instinct.
yeah, it's
It's
like,
right.
dude. A lot of people that punch, like they fucking come from over here, and it's like, dude, like come on, man. Like
Yeah, they
it
wind
does-
up, right?
Yeah, and
Like-
you just see it.
Yeah.
Because like it's all it's all in the hips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like,
I know.
it is like it's a pivot
belt.
motion. So it's
Yeah.
like, fuck. Now everyone's gonna try to fight me and shit. Like,
Wow. So okay. So Ben, fucking, you owe it all to Ben, man.
Yep.
Have you given him any checks or anything, or to just repay him or nothing?
Give him a board to hang on the wall.
Yeah, something.
I honestly haven't seen him in time.
Okay.
Like honestly.
Right.
So
That's cool. You guys still keep in contact though.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's like random, but like
Yeah.
you know, like he'll
Maybe he's
hit
a
me
fan
up
of the
from.
show, and you'll see this.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
maybe.
sick.
He may have listened to him on the bunt already.
Yeah.
You know,
Good
He's
chance of that.
Who knows?
He's already doing other interviews before ours, but you know, it's cool. It's cool. You know,
It's a worldwide thing.
I know.
You know.
So you kept skating, and did you get sponsored while you were
I
out
got
there?
sponsored
Yeah?
pretty quick.
Really?
For like first year, yeah.
First year of skating.
First year, or like the following
Take Jeremy
summer.
Rogers.
Yeah.
So I like started when I was 12, and I got hooked up when I was 13
Wow.
by like, and I had 2 shops like ask me at the same competition.
Oh wow.
Because I was skating with a dude that should have been in the industry actually. Like he was super good, Martin Morris,
Wow.
super good, and he was, maybe like 5 years older than me. And
Okay.
he was like, "You need to skate this competition." I was like, "Dude, like I'm not into it. Like
Right.
I'm not good enough." Blah blah blah.
Little street competition. Little.
No, I was like at an indoor. Dude, that's crazy.
Oh.
It's like the only indoor park we had in Ottawa.
Right.
Was in the summertime, and you had to wear pads.
Really?
Yeah.
It was
It's
open during the winter.
called McNabb skate park.
Why wouldn't it be? Yeah.
Because it's a hockey rink. So in the
Oh.
winter time, like
Yeah.
Right.
yo, skateboarding takes the back seat.
Right,
like
right.
kids need to play hockey.
So they'd pull out the
Yeah.
ramps.
You think it'd
and
be
shit.
the opposite. Like
No.
wintertime, you can ice skate pretty much on any lake or pond or whatever.
Yeah.
Was that way? I'm sorry. Is that one skate park, McNabb? Is that where we did like DJ or a
Yo,
KO demo?
that's where. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the exact same
yeah,
spot.
I remember doing
You
that
were
demo.
from?
Is it prefab shit or is it like wooden? Like
Oh, it's all
with the-
wood.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's all
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing footage of Carol skating there.
Yeah, Lakai did a demo there.
Yeah, and then Carol was like flying around the park.
Yeah.
that
Wow.
was
Like
sick.
Lenosi and all those.
Yeah.
I still remember like Danny Garcia doing, like, still in my head, the best nollie heel ever is Danny Garcia doing one on flat like 2 feet in front of me. And like the brown Sokas. That's like,
tight.
that's how like I
Those were tight.
fanned out, man.
So when the two shops are asking you right after the competition,
They just-
did you win the competition?
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
There we go. This
But
guy-
it was like yeah, but it was like
Won the
it
world,
was like
won the-
13 and under, like it was
okay,
bullshit.
but still, you won though. You know.
I guess.
Yeah,
it
that's
was the
great.
only skate comp I've ever won.
I got 4th in Mani Mania one year.
What, the one in New York?
No, the one in Venice. It was like
Oh.
the first one.
I got third.
No, you didn't.
I got third at the other one in New York.
Like I care. So when you won that thing in the two shops, how did you choose which shop?
Very easy, actually.
Really? What-
And I know like it sucks because top of the world. I'm
Okay.
sure you've seen Top Dollar.
That's
That's like you've
Yeah.
seen Top
No, I
Dollar. He knows what I'm
Dude,
talking
a lot of
about.
people.
Yeah,
Right,
like
they must bring that up to
they
you a
keep
lot.
going back to that. Like my
Yeah.
favorite part of you is like Top Dollar. I'm like, wow, that's fucking crazy.
what is this top dollar? You have to. I don't know.
It's just a shop video. It's like
Oh.
Top of the World is the shop
Okay.
I still ride for.
really.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was between them and this other shop called EQ.
Okay.
But at the time, EQ had like all the ledge skaters and like the people I looked up to.
So why didn't you go to EQ?
I did.
Oh, you did.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was because I was super young. They like tried playing me.
What? What do you mean?
All the guys on EQ were a lot older than me.
Okay.
Like a lot older than me.
Right,
And
right.
that's why like I think I wanted to ride for them.
Yeah.
Because I looked up to all of them. They skated like the same, like almost like Girl and Chocolate-esque.
Okay.
You know what I
Right,
mean? Like
right.
ledges, like technical.
Yeah,
like
they
I
were
was
the dopest of the dope.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
hype. And Top was like more of a well-rounded team
Okay.
where like they had a lot of contest skaters and like skater tranny
Right,
and all
right,
that. And I was
right.
like, yeah, it's cool, like whatever. So I ended up riding for EQ, and then that shit went south. Like they didn't want to give me a board, or like they didn't want to even give me a shirt. Like it was like a hassle. Like
Right.
every month, like it was just weird.
So why the fuck did they ask you to ride for them then?
Well, the first couple months were cool.
Oh, okay.
But
Right,
like
right.
then like all my friends started getting on Top, and like I remember like Dylan coming to the park with Misco, and they like just had a brand new Top backpack with filled to the brim with shit, like 2 sets of wheels,
And you're just
brand
like,
new board on the back,
What?
brand new board underneath, and I
Yeah.
was just like they try to convince me like, dude, you need to come, and I was like, fuck this.
Right.
Like we were at the skate park, and I went inside to the hockey rink, obviously.
Yeah,
Used
yeah.
the payphone. Called EQ.
Did you have
It's
to
true.
borrow money from somebody? You have to borrow some change?
No,
Or you
hell
call
no.
them collect? Did you call them collect?
I should have.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
you
I
should
could've
have.
definitely.
You know, motherfuckers.
So yeah, I ended up calling Top
Mhm.
or Eric at Top, and asked him if the deal was like still on the table, if I could like ride for him, and he was like, yeah, obviously, like of course.
Sick.
And then I said, yeah, cool, like I'm down. Ended up calling EQ, and yeah, I remember like they try to like air me out and like give me some shit or some flack, but I don't even remember what they said.
Kid.
It's like a shop sponsor, man.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, but it's competitive. Like,
oh yeah, no, that's true. With 2 shops in the same town.
So you still ride for?
yeah, top.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah, like, well, that's another big like stepping stone that gave me the opportunity.
They helped you
to
a lot.
do what I do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they would hook it up fat.
Right.
Straight up, like, yeah, come in. You get 2 boards a month. You get a set of trucks, wheels, bearings.
A month.
Yeah, like,
I mean that's great for a 13-year-old kid.
Seriously?
Yeah, like unlimited
14, yeah.
tees, like hoodies. They made all that. I think at one point they even made pants.
I mean, they were hooking you up fat. You know.
It was
Did you actually go out
spoiled.
and look for another board, like a board sponsor?
I didn't know that was even possible.
Right. Like
that
you knew
wasn't
what-
even in my mind.
Right.
Like,
Did they help you
honestly.
find like rep flow?
Yeah, I've been through it all.
Really?
Like, actually, yeah.
So like, what was your first rep flow?
Or was it like distributor flow?
It was rep.
Okay.
It was rep through the shop.
Right.
And like, I know they never told me that, but now that like being in the industry, I know for sure it's like, we order X amount from you. You need to give this dude a pair of shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first thing I ever got, I think, was Etnies.
Oh. Okay.
It was
Don
Etnies
Brown.
or Lakai.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, actually,
That's
dude,
always
I
remember-
did it all, dude. Like, I'm not even joking. Like,
Well,
Etnies, Lakai, America. I got a couple boxes from. Never got a Vans box.
No.
So I guess like not them.
Was it confusing you though at all? Being like, whoa, last month I got Etnies, this month I
No,
got
it wasn't.
Kais.
It wasn't
how am
like
I-
it wasn't that black and white. It was just
Okay.
like,
You were young too. You know,
yeah. And I don't even remember, like, that was so long ago, how like the process went.
Yeah.
My first real sponsor that I would get like continual packages from,
Uh-huh.
dude, it might have been Osiris.
Really?
For real,
Osiris.
dude. My checkout in
Trans
my
World?
second. Oh, dude, are you kidding?
Oh, was it the Ottawa Breeze? Your checkout?
The Ottawa
Where was it?
Breeze.
Yeah.
SBC. Yeah, I think it was the second photo I ever had run, and yeah, I was wearing Osiris's.
Wow.
Yeah, I never knew
100% D3s.
No, in the
That's
photo.
Yeah.
What was the trick?
amazing.
Did you stuff
Swi-
tongues?
Switchback tail. No, I didn't have to stuff them back then.
I always thought that was weird. I never
The double
did it.
tongue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
I-
like,
I
what the
double
fuck you
tongued.
doing?
I
Really?
did,
Oh,
I
yeah.
did too.
Can't pick-
I put two tongues in it
Oh
before.
my god.
I mean, that was the thing. I still rock my shoes like that. My jeans have to go under my tongues.
Why
100%.
do you do that? Do you just is it the way that you when you're looking down you
Yeah,
just need to
it's
see
just,
that?
it's aesthetic.
Aesthetic,
Yeah.
right.
When you rode for Osiris, you get the SAG kit,
What's the side
What
kit?
is
the,
that?
the Smolik athletic gear.
Oh my god, dude, I wanted it.
Really?
You're talking about like the track pants that with
The
the with the pro
Velcro
shoe
on it?
that stuck to the shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right,
wanted it,
right,
dude. Like
right.
Smolik was a god.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Absolutely.
Like fulfill the dream, dude.
Right.
Who didn't want to be like Smolik?
So a fucking
Whoever
ahead of his
whoever
time.
doesn't
Yeah.
say they want to be like Smolik
Yeah.
and they grew up in the same time as me is full of fucking shit.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, fulfill the dream. Like
Yeah.
I was so stoked on. I wanted to be on that team and ride horses with them and stuff. Like I swear
And
to
go
God.
paintballing.
Yeah, I wanted to ride horses and shit. I was like, this is great. Like,
It looks like a great time.
yeah,
Looks
the
great.
horses.
right.
I rode for like this thing called Pack Army, which was like, looking back, it might have been like a distribution,
Okay.
but like little, like out of a fucking room.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
And I started getting Volcom stuff.
Damn, you
Um,
went through it all, bro.
I know.
Dude,
Osiris,
but
Volcom.
that's that's Canadian industry though. Like we
Right.
have to like prove ourselves twice in order to get here. Not
Yeah.
twice, but like we have to prove ourselves on the Canadian side
Yeah.
in order to like just get in the door of the flow program in the States.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And like
right.
no one understands that. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So you think it was harder to
100%.
to get sponsored? And wasn't there any like local brands or Canadian brands?
There still isn't. No,
That's
there's
crazy
like there's
to me,
like
by the way, 'cause-
there's a couple like Studio is super sick. They're out
Okay.
of Montreal.
Okay.
Well, right around the time I started getting boards from this one company, I'm just they're out of business. Fuck whatever.
Okay.
Inferno.
And I've heard of them. How have I heard of them?
No, you haven't.
No, I swear.
That's a lie.
Sometimes I lie just to
Chris just
keep-
lies all the time.
Lies all the time.
Yeah, I
Keep
gotta-
the conversation going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Yeah,
Totally
man,
Inferno.
I've heard of Mana.
I actually bought your pro board from them. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
It was amazing.
Rode that. No. So how come how come there are not that many? It's
my
so weird.
My theory is we're too close to the States.
You think?
But I feel like also it's so easy for us to get stuff in Canada, like all like the popular boards, all the popular everything, gear, magazines, that everybody wants to make it in the States.
Yeah.
And it's so easy for us to go to the States, especially if you live in Vancouver. It's like an hour drive to fucking Seattle.
It's a 2-hour flight to down to LA.
Yeah. So it's like, why wouldn't you just try it?
Right.
You know? So
why not own your backyard?
yeah.
Like start like a brand and just fucking like.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
brand.
Like this day and age, where little companies are popping up everywhere, you know, it seems like it would do well up there. Like everybody would want to support.
But I feel like if you knew like the Canadian industry,
Okay.
not like the Canadian industry, but maybe just the scene. Maybe it's changed over the years, but if you can like look back at like all the popular videos that Canada put out, they're very segregated by like North. Take North, for instance.
Yeah,
We've all heard of
Vancouver.
North.
Yeah.
You know, like they're all Vancouver skaters. North 2, all Vancouver skaters. The Underworld video, it's predominantly, like they had 2 shops. They had one in Vancouver and they had one in Montreal.
Okay.
So it's all Montreal skaters and then the little sprinkle of
Very
Vancouver
segregated,
in it.
huh?
Yeah, it was really weird. So I think that has a lot to do with it.
You were here last time. You were showing me all these videos, all these Canadian videos that were all so dope, but I've never seen them or heard of them.
Yeah, I
Like,
never
just
saw
feel
like the light of day.
Yeah, but I mean, I just feel like it's such a thing for like Canada to start their own little brands or something. Like Dime does pretty rad stuff.
Yeah, but Dime started as a crew.
Yeah.
So like naturally it just progressed. Every like, popularity took off. They made clothes like strictly just for the homies at first.
Yeah.
And then people started getting behind it. And
Is that the whether they did the contests? and
Dime
stuff?
challenge,
It's
yeah.
pretty dope.
it's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
It's probably like
Yeah.
one of the best contests ever.
It's rad.
You guys should come down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Join it.
We should go up. Yeah.
Join it. They'll invite you.
Yeah.
Foam pit challenge with Sluggo. That'd be
that was
sick.
amazing.
I could do the Sluggo foam
Dude,
pit
it's
challenge.
nerve wracking, bro. Like,
Is it?
yeah, like anybody could have done that foam pit challenge, and I was up there being like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it." Like, hell yeah, I had some beers in me. I was like, "Yeah."
So
fuck
what
it.
did you have to
And
do?
then they pulled out the foam pit, and just the crowd started just like
no.
swarming, and it's just a booter into the sky into a foam pit. Like you
Right.
think it wouldn't be nerve wracking, but
Didn't someone hit the
hell's
edge?
no. Probably, I don't even
Wait,
know.
so what are you doing into the foam? Are you flipping, or are you
It's
just
whatever you
doing
want.
like a big old Japan, or I mean, what do you do? Like,
whatever you want.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a free for all.
Christ,
What did
into
you
the
try?
fucking-
What did you do?
I pushed out. I didn't even try.
You didn't even do it.
I didn't do it.
Oh man,
That's what I'm
But he
saying.
was,
Like,
like,
dude,
the
it's
main attraction of the whole
nerve wracking.
show.
Really?
Yeah.
it looked fun, man. It looked rad.
It's a
like it's just such a different type of contest, you know?
yeah. It's
just
all
like
it's all jokes. Like,
I know, but
it's
that's what's
funny.
fucking sick.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
You know?
And the first
Yeah.
contest, always both years to like break the ice was like the speed challenge. And this year was fucking insane because they had the foam pit like rolling, so
Okay.
you could get that much speed.
Wow.
Yeah, and you just drop in,
Right.
go as fast as you can,
And do a
and
flat
try to
ground
land.
Oh, yeah.
any
Yeah,
flat ground trick you want.
That's
that was
amazing.
fucking gnarly.
Did you have
Dude,
to do it
some
like at
gnarly
a certain
shit
point though?
You don't have to, but like, yeah,
Just the fact that you're dropping in on a roll in and like trying to
dude,
fucking,
it's a big.
Yeah, but you can crank your wheels down, control
No,
your speed
it's-
that way.
No, but the faster you go, the better. I mean, you're gonna.
Oh, totally.
Did you see like Frank Gerwer?
Yeah.
He did the nollie flip, and then
Yeah.
he hit the quarter pipe on the other side and like
Just
basically aired
launched.
over
Yeah,
it.
Right,
Like,
right.
dude.
It's tight.
God,
Like,
fucking.
And they
funny.
have like the fucking anxiety music playing, so you just like, oh, dude, it's
jeez.
messed up.
I would
like,
love to go to and see one of these things one
it's
year.
telling you,
It's
it's
amazing.
crazy.
So let's go back to the sponsorship woes of being a Canadian.
It's-
Well, what about boards? What about boards?
See, that's the
Did
thing. I
you-
never had like a
Oh,
steady.
really?
My first sponsor for boards, I was 16,
Okay.
and I got on Zoo
What were you rep
through
flow
through
or
a
you-
distribution.
Canada
Distribution.
Okay.
And the way I got on DGK was like, dude, it was such a fluke. Like I remember my homie telling me that I'll never get on Zoo York
Okay.
just because I'm not an American or some
Right,
bullshit. I don't know. It's like I might be fucking airing them out for no reason, but so there was a reason that I was never getting on Zoo.
Okay.
And I remember like going on trips with Zared and like
Oh wow.
Todd Jordan.
Oh,
and,
so
like,
you were on the program though. You were on
well,
the Zoo
that's when
program.
they would come to Canada.
okay.
That's how I started meeting them,
Right,
and
right,
then
right.
it all started going from there. And they were
Okay.
like, "You should be the next on," blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I rode for a distribution. I was getting lucky bearings or bolts, one of
Okay.
them. I was getting a Monkey Sticks grip.
Wow.
Yeah, I was,
No
dude. I was
way.
hyped. I was a PJ
Yeah.
led fan.
TJ
like,
was on? Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
I was
course,
like,
right.
every board had that monkey grip.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
But was there ever a time when you're going through all these flow programs and everything where you're like, Jesus Christ, this is like never
Yeah,
gonna
but, like,
happen.
you-
like this is it's
you
too
guys-
fucking hard.
No, it's just there. It was never anything like that. Like
No.
skateboarding as like a career was never even option.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that wasn't even like
you were
my
getting
head.
presented with all these.
No, it wasn't even like that. It was just like
Just trying to
product
skate.
that like
Yeah.
like that
Okay.
I enjoyed skating, and I was on Satori wheels.
Who did you not skate for? That's what I want to know.
I remember like Chad Albert is the main dude who worked at S&J,
Okay.
and he hooked up. He made a bunch of people's careers happen. Like Morgan Smith, Grant Patterson, for like just starters off the top. I'm sure he's responsible for numerous more. Such a solid guy, and he like made up this story that S&J isn't doing that well, so like we need to have footage from you just so like we can keep sending you product.
Okay.
And I was like,
Make sure you do your job.
Yeah, so like I was sitting on kind of like a part at the time for a video that came out called 5'12".
Okay.
I skated to Michael Jackson.
Oh wow.
But
Which song?
Oh, I remember that.
Billie Jean.
Billy Aim My
Sick.
Lover, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I sent it to him, and I was probably like, what, 17 or something?
Yeah.
Around there, like 16, 17.
Okay.
And he hit me back, and he like straight up admitted, he was like, dude, like, I'm sorry I lied to you, like blah blah blah, like S&J's doing better than ever. I just knew there would be no way for you to send me any footage if I like told you I was gonna send this somewhere.
Right.
And he was like, I sent it to Gold.
Oh,
to
wow,
Gold
Gold
Wheels in the
Wheels,
States.
right.
And I was like, cool. Like in my head, like, and I think I even said it at the time, I was like, fuck Chad, like cool, dude, like that's who I want to skate for. And it kind of, no, fuck, I'll say it. When I was riding for Zoo, I would get a box of 10 boards, and I'd tell him, I'd be like, give me all different graphics.
Okay.
And I would go into my shop and tell him, order. It was right around the time DGK came out, and
Okay.
Stevie was like one of my favorite skaters, so
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it. And I would tell him to order 10 of the same Philly graphics
Okay.
from
DGK.
from S&J, actually, the same
Oh,
distribution.
okay.
And I'd like pick up my fucking Zoo box, and I'd bring it to top, and then I'd like get my DGK box and like go
No
and skate
way.
it.
No
Yeah,
way.
because I was never getting on.
You
So like I didn't even
Right.
care, but like
Wait, did somebody from Zoo say you were never getting on, or somebody else told you that?
there was a bunch of people that was telling me
Okay,
that. Like even
okay.
dudes on the team. Like I remember
wow,
like
really?
Zared saying it. Zared probably
way.
doesn't even remembering it. But
Wow.
like yeah, there was like some
Can't picture
internal
Zarin
thing.
saying
Yeah.
that. He's like the dopest dude.
No, like it, they
Or
were
maybe
like,
just to watch out.
They were
like,
looking
to
out.
looking
Yeah, they were
out.
like,
Okay,
dude,
right.
like these dudes aren't fucking with you. I think it was like
Wow.
kind of like a New York thing. It was like, yeah, you like
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Huh.
so he was like, yeah, like we'll see what happens. And like obviously he had knowledge
Right.
about it, because not even 5 minutes later the phone rang. It was Eli.
Oh.
And like he was like, hey, like saw your tape, this is what's up, like we're gonna send you Gold Wheels if you're down with that direct.
Wow.
And I was like, fuck yeah. Like, and he was like, who you ride for boards? And I was like, Zoo York.
Right.
And he was like, well, you can quit them and we'll just send you a box of DGK direct. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, that box showed up the next day, and it was
No
like the
way.
happiest day of my life. Like
The next day?
The next day.
Wow.
Like actually, I'll never
Wait, I don't
forget
think
that.
I've ever gotten a box that quick. Jesus
I
Christ.
think-
Even when you
I
pull
think
it
that-
yourself.
I know. I'm still waiting for
I think
fucking
that's
a
the
box.
fastest.
You know.
I think that's the fastest box I've ever gotten
Damn.
to, though.
Okay, so you must have been hyped. No more trading in boards at the shop. You no more hustling. You just straight
I
from
had
the
the
source.
tees too.
Right.
Like, I was hyped.
Well, no, you were wearing the ghetto gowns. at
No,
the
that
time.
was a little before.
What was the biggest shirt you ever owned?
5XL.
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 You're saying it like I should know this.
Cotton,
But,
hey,
Common knowledge,
cotton
dude.
best,
right.
5XL.
What? How far would they go down to your knees?
Yeah,
Yeah.
close.
How did I could never wear something like that?
I don't,
mean,
dude.
even in my even in
Actually,
my
Fred, jump over
baggiest.
it.
Hey,
Yeah.
the first, okay. Oh,
What did they call it in Canada? Not ghetto gown. They called it
no, we didn't call it that, but the label that we got put upon us
Okay.
was the Canadian tuxedo.
I love
I
that.
thought that was the all denim fit.
That's
I
what Raj
too.
said.
That's
yeah.
what- yeah.
I never heard that before. No.
Well, I
It's like
think
the
like
Jay Leno
Dime made like a compilation of like all the dudes that wore ghetto gowns. Like it was like, dude,
Oh.
GP, like
Wow.
Grant
Yeah.
had ghetto gowns.
Oh, yeah,
like
Grant
I had
Patterson,
fucking
right, yeah.
Spencer had ghetto gowns. Maybe you guys
Yeah.
didn't know about that.
I knew. I
before,
remember
but
that. I remember
Sorry,
that.
Spenny,
Wow.
for airing you out.
No.
But
You're airing
those-
a lot of people.
those
out,
who know, know. But
So you were 5XL. What?
Mhm.
I mean, that was just the steez, right? I mean,
It just fit.
I don't know if
perfect,
it
right?
really
Yeah,
was down here that much because
well, the thing
some
is
people were, but
I got on DGK. We started really filming for the top video,
okay.
and like I said, Top Dollar was like, I never thought it was gonna be like what it was, but whatever.
That's like the Canadian PJ Ladd video,
Yeah.
in a sense. You know what I mean? Like
50,
yeah, like
50%, yeah.
Okay.
well,
something like
yeah,
that,
but like
maybe.
your part in that was like everyone talks about it still to this day.
That's what
Well,
set
same
it
with
off.
Trev,
yeah.
but like and like we would travel a bunch to New York and Philly because it was so close to us.
Right.
You know, it was 8 hours,
Okay.
and that was the first place I saw tall tea was in Philly.
Oh, really?
And I was like, hell yeah! Like I wanted to wear
You buy 'em
baggy
at the liquor
stuff, but
store.
like
Yeah.
when I first started getting flowed from DGK, I was still a little smaller. I was like
Right.
5'8". I can mess with like an XL. You know,
Yeah.
like hell yeah. Maybe give me a double. Like hell yeah. You know. Once I got that sprout to like 6 foot,
You were up to the 5XL.
no, it was slowly.
Okay.
Well, actually, it was pretty quick, but yeah, we just went for it.
Really?
First fucking ghetto gown I
Right.
got was in LA.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
I remember the night.
What?
It was the night we were at DWP, and I filmed the line with the switch nose grind and the fakie flip nose grind.
Yeah.
Were you wearing the ghetto gown?
Yeah, first
So
first night,
where
first
did you
clip.
go get it though? Where did you? Somewhere?
Legit Foot Locker.
Oh,
I
really?
seen him there, and I was like, "Fuck it!" Like I'm going in.
Wow.
I wasn't. It wasn't half. It was. I'm diving
At
in.
any point in time, where did anybody come up to you and be like, "What are you wearing, bro?"
Numerous times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fuck, what are you gonna
Like
tell me?
friends or like just people on the street or like what? Like
You ever have a chick wear as a dress?
She would play around. Like, I don't know. It was like I'm still with the same girl. So like looking back on it, she still tells me, she's like, that was the worst thing I had to live through. Like honestly, like, and like I feel it. You know what I mean? But at the time I was like, fuck it. You don't know what style is.
Here's the thing though. Some people can pull it off. Some people can. Some people can't. Like I would see Wade in his ghetto gown, and I would be like, dude, like it works for you. But you know what I mean? Like it was working. Like
you know what's crazy?
If I wore a ghetto gown,
how
it was just,
how it started
Right.
was we didn't have stretch in our jeans back then.
Right.
At all.
Right.
So I like, dude, you can go back to parts. I was wearing my dad's clothing. Like I was wearing clothing down on my knees. Like close to when I was like 13.
Right.
Well, fuck, dude. Like this is so bad. Like I rode for G Unit.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, that's right.
I was getting boxes from G Unit for a bit. Yeah.
Forgot about
It was
that.
tight.
How the hell
So
did you hook
sick.
that up? Random?
It was
That's
sick.
crazy.
It was through Raj, like through like the same Zoo York hookup because
Okay.
Zoo did Echo,
Oh,
and then
right.
G Unit was through Echo,
Ah.
so it was tight.
G
But the
Unit.
pants that I would like to wear were baggy,
Yeah.
but I felt like the shirt wasn't relating.
right.
Like so, the first tall tee I got, it was like for the dimensions,
Right,
I guess
right,
you could
right,
say,
right,
and then we kind of got carried away.
It's amazing.
But, you
do
know.
you ever look back on your video parts and be like, "What is this?
I mean,
But dude, what about
Yes
the
and
Jason
no.
Kidd pants, bro?
What's a Jason Kidd pant?"
Jason Kidd, dude. All right, I don't even know how to describe him. It was like to the knee on this one was jean, and then to the knee on this one was like half jersey,
Okay.
and then like the back had like
it was like a collage of
Yeah.
fabrics.
It's like a quilt.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah, this
Pretty
guy was
much.
wearing a quilt.
yeah, pretty much. But hey, to this day, fuck it. I
Right,
love
right,
those
right.
pants, and a lot of people still talk about that fucking
That's amazing.
shit. So I'm
Jason
good.
Kidd.
We were talking about it earlier too. It's like, but back then we didn't think anything of it.
Exactly.
Even though
Right,
that was
right,
nuts
right,
back then,
right.
kind of. Not nuts,
But you know what though? It
like-
wasn't nuts because I mean the style back then too was just baggied out.
That's
It
what I'm
was-
saying. Like
everybody
you,
was
you see a
fucking-
you see a
should
white
see photos of me, bro.
kid that's fucking 18, like
Yeah.
walking down the street wearing a fucking shirt to his knees
Right.
with like size 40 Rockawares. Like I'm not even playing. You know what I mean? Like size 40.
Right.
Fucking. I don't even probably headphones the size of these.
Yeah.
And then do you really think like Jason Kidd like pants are kind of not in his realm?
Yeah, I
Like-
mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought him with. I was hyped.
You
I'm not even gonna
full-
say
yeah.
like I was suspicious. Like I was fucking hyped. 100%.
Where'd you Foot Locker too? Where the hell do you get Jason Kidd pants?
A ghetto store, like
Oh my God.
like 2 stores from my shop.
So what was the point in time where you're like, okay, I got to slim this down a little bit. This is getting out of control. My girl's getting
Someone point
mad.
aside.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
What
I just got over an injury actually,
Okay.
and Spencer was getting shit. Spencer Hamilton,
Yeah.
super in crew,
Okay.
and he wore like pants bigger than me. So he had these crew pants that were 38s.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I remember
sounds about right.
it sounds gnarly.
Right.
But like back then I was like 38s, like really shit. Like all right,
Those are
they're baggy,
kinda-
they're baggy. And
right.
he was like they stretch. And I was like, I don't know about that.
What size were you wearing at the time?
40 Rockawares exclusively.
Right.
Exclusively.
What size is your waist?
32, 33, 34 in that realm.
I got the same waist, man.
Something like
We're
that.
built about the same, you know.
I lost a lot of weight.
Right.
I did. I used to be a big boy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but
when I was staying with you in PB, I was a fucking big boy. You know?
Burritos, like all. You remember you would wake up and be like, "Oh man, I gotta go Chipotle, bro."
Yeah.
Like first thing in the morning. I'm like,
fat boy combo.
Well, when you're that big, you know, not that you were huge, but you know, you got to feed the body, right? You know, I'm skinny, so I don't need to eat in the morning. You know, I don't even need to eat all day. You know, but I haven't even eaten in 2 weeks. But no, so what you were about to say when the day was that you slimmed down? You were you were hurt, and
it was the first time back, and I remember I had I did laundry, so all my tall white tees were hanging up drying,
right?
You know, just in case you lose a couple inches. So, I had a triple
sails in the wind.
Yeah, actually, and I had a XXX diamond tee.
Okay.
And I was like, fuck, like this looks ridiculous. Like I'll just try the crew pants.
Right.
Went down to the plaza because I was in Vancouver. Skated the plaza, and I remember just even skating down there, sagging my pants and being able to fully extend a push. Right. I was like, this is unreal. I can't wait to get down there and skate. And as soon as I got down there and skated, kick flips worked, full extension. We had the yo tray flips where you spread your fucking legs. Yeah. Right. See how far you could fucking do the splits, whatever.
The Benihana tray flips.
Yeah, and it worked.
Right.
So ever since that day, it started slowly progressing down.
Just slimming down.
So the stretch changed it all. If they never invented stretchy jeans, you probably would still be ghetto gowning it and
I don't know.
Rockaware and all that, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe you would.
Maybe, yeah. It's a 50-50 for sure.
What happened to the Jason Kidd jeans? Do you still have them?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
I don't remember the day I slimmed down. That's funny that you remember that.
I remember it.
You remember the day you slimmed down, Rush?
Yeah. I mean, it was around the time that stereo visual sound came out. And I worked at a shop, whatever, and we got a whole deluxe package in.
Yeah.
And all the pants, were slimmer. Oh. And when we were trying them on, I'm like, damn, these fit good.
Really?
And I just
God, you guys have good memories, man. Yeah. I don't remember shit. But I mean, I was bad.
You wore some baggy shit.
I had my fuck jeans.
Switchfoot man, you were big.
Man, I mean, we were all rocking the baggy shit, you know? I mean, I was probably rocking close to 38s too. You know what I mean?
Blind jeans?
With blind jeans, fuck jeans. The baggy pants was necessity.
It was all proportional.
Right.
That's what obviously the tees got a little excessive, but I always fix my pants and I would pull the tee up a little bit.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
So when they started flowing you DGK boards,
mm-hmm.
when was the moment that they put you on the team and did all that stuff? Was it
Oh, I remember.
Yeah?
Perfectly.
What did they surprise you, or did they just call you, or what?
It was a phone call.
Phone call.
They had a little EQ park.
Okay.
In on the Quebec side.
Okay.
And we'd always go there because I still lived in Ottawa, and it's the only place to skate in the winter. And I was just skating, and whatever. Got a phone call, and they were like, "Yeah, you're on, you're
Really?
AM," and I was like, "Dude, over the moon."
Wow.
Actually, it was it's crazy.
I mean, that's when you get a phone call like that. That's in the middle of a skate sesh too. I mean,
yeah,
you
I
must
was
have been hyped. Yeah. So then what? How did it? So did they fly you down here or anything?
Well, that's how I think I got on.
Okay.
Is I was still I was getting direct DC at the time,
mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty sure KO flew me down here. We went to LA High. This is I'm pretty sure that's actually it was the same trip. I filmed the switch big flip down Chino.
Oh yeah.
And then we went to LA High, and I switched front feebled, and I was trying switch flip front feebles back then.
Right.
I remember I filmed a heel back lip.
Okay.
Down that drop-in rail.
Yeah, the one in the park?
Yeah, the park one.
Yeah.
I filmed a heel back lip on that on my previous trip.
Mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to be a 4-on-1 opener.
Oh, wow.
And what's that kid's name? He had a kick front feeble down the same rail, same day.
Scott Kane or something?
No, it was a goofy footer. He jumped.
Casper?
No, he filmed a kick front feeble down the same rail, and that footage got taped over.
No way.
Really?
Yeah, so but it was kind of sick because there was more hype. When people met me, they're like, "Oh, you're the heel flip back lip kid." It kind of spread.
Really?
No way.
Yeah, so it was cool.
Whose fault was that?
What spot or what
No,
filmer?
whose fault?
I honestly don't even remember.
Right. It was accident though.
Yeah,
they taped. I mean, back then when tape, it happened. It still happens too with digital clips.
Yeah. So when we were at LA,
Roger's like, what?
Raj has erased plenty of my clips. You know. No. Okay.
Last time I filmed with Raj, he didn't even film he just erased the clip.
just didn't
See?
happen.
I
press
didn't capture
record.
it on the computer.
Oh yeah.
And just formatted the card.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. It happened. You looked at me like I was crazy. It happened. Just fucking. So you got street cred. So everybody was calling you.
So that's the first night I tried the switch flip front feeble.
Okay.
And I like tried it like not very long.
Okay.
And then like while the lights were like chilling, because you know
Right.
like those lights back then you actually had to let them cool off for like time.
Right. Okay.
I was like, fuck, like I should probably try to like heel flip back lip this. And I like, you know those benches at LA High?
Yeah.
Like the wooden ones.
Yeah, of course.
And I just tried to like keep stalling it.
Yeah.
And I kept going into backsmith. So I was like, fuck, like turn on the lights, whatever. Backsmithed it a few times. Fucking got lucky, heel backsmithed it somehow. And that was like, I swear, I think the turning point.
Really?
Like, yeah, it was like 2 months later because it was cold back home. That's why I was out here.
Yeah.
So yeah, like 2 months later, I got that call. And they were like,
wow.
yeah, like you're on. I was
Damn.
like, fucking over the moon.
You eventually got the switch flip front feeble though with Mike Marasco.
It wasn't Bridges because he was there.
He shot the sequence.
Just at the sequence.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because I remember he came home. I broke my foot. He came home back to my house that night, and he came in like all pissed off. And I'm looking at Bridges, and I'm like, yo, what happened? He's like, dude, he just switch flip front feeble to LA High, and you were like bummed on the way that you like rode away.
Both of them.
Yeah.
I did it twice, and that shit was like, I don't know, like
Why?
What?
What did you do? What was the reason?
it just wasn't it.
Like,
I don't
did you
know.
Down,
toe
right?
drag or what was it? Did you pinch when you landed or something? Was it
No,
what
I don't know. It
no?
just didn't. It just wasn't the way I envisioned it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I could relate.
Yeah.
You know, I could relate.
Of course, we all
He
can.
still did it really good.
Yeah.
Thank
right?
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Totally.
But
yeah.
I thought that was funny. I'm like, damn, I'd never even heard of someone even trying that trick
That's
before.
Yeah, that's sick. How long were you riding for DGK before like you turned pro and all that stuff? Was that
I turned AM when I was 19. I
Okay.
turned pro at 22.
how did they turn you pro? Was it a
Did it surprise you?
yeah, was it a
No,
what did
because
do? Phone call
they wanted
again?
to turn me pro for a couple years. I think just because of the demand.
Mhm.
You know, like
It's always good.
yeah, but I think
Yeah.
it was just like Canada. Like honestly, like
Still, I mean,
and it was kind of weird because I broke up with my girl
oh.
like right as that happened, and they were like, "Dude, we're printing your boards. Like you don't have a choice." I'm like, "Fuck it." At the
What do you
time,
mean you don't have a choice? Like, do you
no,
didn't
no,
wanna
it wasn't
turn-
like
you didn't
that.
wanna
Like that's
turn-
like my expression. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
said no a couple times, but
What do you mean no?
I wasn't pro. I wasn't pro
You
material.
weren't ready to be pro.
Yeah, like
They wanted to turn you pro and you said no.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I don't know how serious it was. I think it was just like the demand for the boards,
Okay.
just because of where I
It's
was.
so weird. I mean, not many people like turn that down, you know? I mean, there's a few out there that, you know, I don't know.
I mean, I'm looking at like,
Weird.
dude, pro to me was like Gino and like
Right.
Guy,
Robert.
Krieger,
Yeah,
Robert.
right.
C-Rob,
Yeah.
you know, like he's in there.
Kelly
you know,
Hart.
Yeah.
you know, like it was one of those. So
I
like
got you. Right.
it just PJ Ladd is like a perfect example.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just, and that's like right around the time we were skating with PJ and Gallant at fucking KO.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, this dude's insane. Like you don't even deserve. He in his
Dude.
mind, he didn't feel like he was like
Pro.
deserved
Yeah.
to be pro.
Crazy.
And then
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there like, fuck no. But anyways,
Well, when It's Official came out, that's what really... You turned pro right after It's Official, right?
like a year after,
Yeah.
year or two.
I just figured that would probably... People were just going nuts over that part.
Yeah, it
bro.
was. I think it was just like, and it wasn't like it's not your choice, but they're like, we're gonna make your boards.
Right.
And like I had broken up with my girl broke up with me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck it. Like, yeah,
Wow.
make my board.
Yeah.
Give me a raise. Let's go. That's
Okay.
all I thought about, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah, I was pissed. I wasn't even
Really?
thinking about skateboarding. And those like 2 years, I was skating, but like
Yeah.
I was a piece of shit.
What do you mean piece of shit? Like just in like drinking a lot or
Oh,
what
yeah.
do you just like,
yeah. Just bad.
really?
Oh yeah.
Are you guys working on a video, DGK?
No, I'm out here filming for a Grand, which is this company, the
Okay.
hat company
Oh, sick.
from NYC.
Oh, dope.
They granted me the opportunity to come out here and
Mm.
maybe work on like a Grand Thrasher thing.
Rad.
So that'd be awesome. That's what I'm filming
Sick.
for. A bunch of different things in the works for S this
Yep.
year.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be a lot more active on the internet as opposed to like social media. Social media is obviously going to be like
Uh-huh.
a big focus, but
Right.
there's going to be more internet content.
Oh, sick.
Can I talk about that?
What?
Instagram.
Of course.
And why like I don't fucking.
Yeah, you're not on there.
That's
Oh
like
my
you have no
God.
that's
presence.
that's really good though, because people really think that I don't skate
Yeah.
Okay.
because
right.
I don't post on fucking social media.
Right.
But then you'll send Kelly a clip and he'll post it on the S thing and it'll go nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm not like sending him clips, like intending him to post it on that. I just want him to keep it to
I have
himself.
to beg him. I'll see something on a story, like, dude, please send me.
Yeah,
that.
actually,
Right.
that's
I have to like
that's how
hunt
it
down
goes,
this
yeah.
footage.
He'll
from
like
people.
text me, "Can I get that clip off your story?" And I'm like, "Fuck." Like,
Do you not like to post, or what do you? Why?
I just don't care.
Yeah.
no,
you don't
it's not.
care, or what?
Maybe it's I don't know. I just like I don't know.
Putting yourself out there
It
like
feels
that?
really pretentious to me.
Yeah.
To
it's,
like
it's weird to share. I mean, like from my Instagram,
Like, check-
I post like old video parts that like fit under a minute,
Right.
you know,
Right.
or just like random shit that's going on
but,
on
like
the show.
doesn't
Right.
that feel weird? Like just like check me out. Like
I
fuck.
love it.
Yeah,
I do it
okay,
all the time.
I see
you
it,
know.
but-
No, but no,
See.
I can. I'll tell you what. A lot of people feel that way. Kenny Anderson, he hates it. And he said he's like, I'm just getting into it now. He's like, I'm just starting to like release
Excuse me.
my feelings about it and just starting to do it.
This year I'm gonna like really try to step outside of my fucking boundaries and
Yeah.
like just fucking post like
Right,
like
right,
just
right.
leave myself out there to the fucking.
But dude, I want to see what you're up to, bro. Like, you're,
But that's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people I talk to is like, dude, like, what are you even doing up there? Like, do you even skate? And I'm like, I skate every day. Like, actually, like, I'm at the loft every day if it's fucking cold outside, or I'm street skating from noon till like midnight.
Just end up on someone else's Instagram.
Yeah, that's predominantly, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
my friends will film me and put it on their own social
Yeah.
media.
Right.
And like,
Somehow
that,
we
But at the
track it
same
down.
time, like,
but that's
Yeah,
sick.
but
Like, I
Wade
follow-
fans may not follow them.
Yeah,
and
but
they
I
wanna
don't,
see
I
you
don't, I don't
post.
think about that, and I just think
Right.
it's so pretentious. Like,
Yeah.
but I
West
get this side of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I come out here and people are like in my ear about it, I'm like, fuck, I understand your argument. Like, but when I get home, I can't push myself to do that.
I hear
you know
you.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, oh, I'm
right.
gonna go to the park tonight.
Well, it's weird when like some
I'm gonna
dude like
film a
Kelly's like,
clip,
hey,
like-
can you film this of me? Whatever. I want to post this on my thing. I was like, I don't even want to film it half the time.
Right,
yeah.
right. But you're a videographer. I mean, it's different if me and Kelly are out skating and we're filming
Yeah,
each
the
other or
filming the
something.
homies, yeah.
You know, it's like
That's the
filming
thing.
the homies.
Like, dude,
you know?
people ask me if I still skate,
Right.
and it's like, what?
It's
Like,
a
I'm
thing
so
out of sight,
confused.
out of mind type thing.
I
you know,
I get that, and it's such like a bad thing, and I'm starting to understand that.
Right.
But it's so hard for me to post, dude.
I
It is,
I
like-
feel you, man.
and it's such a like a there's such a fine line of like, do I post things that I want to film, or do I post certain things that aren't even like good enough for the gram? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what do I put out there? Because
s-
video parts for me are like special. That's all I care about. I just want to film video
It's just
parts.
weird to be like,
Yeah.
hey,
And
check
that's
me
it.
out.
Of course,
Yeah.
and that's where like it's so fucked. Like, I
Right.
just don't want to put myself out there
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But dude, I will say that like as a friend, as a skateboarder, I love watching you skate. And so if I see like, even if it's a basic trick, I still I would like to see it. But like,
Right.
I don't care if you post
I'm
a
not
back
gonna-
tail.
Yeah, but
Like,
I'm not gonna put that out for people to see.
But see
Yeah.
this
And like
is,
there's like more to it, like the unpacking of boxes.
Well,
like,
that-
like
That's a whole
I'll
different
check out what I'm
story.
fucking.
I want to see Wade unbox his
You know what I mean?
DGK
Like-
pack. No,
Can we
you
do a
film-
video like
yeah,
that?
let's
No.
get a DGK.
I'll get you a
Wade.
I'll get you a DM. That one.
Okay,
Like, I'll send you the DM.
DM me your
But, like,
unboxing video.
Yeah. How about a grand box?
No, but you know,
It's a good
the
box.
thing is with skating now and Instagram, I think that it's just, you know, people just want to see you skate no matter what it is. You know, I feel
They
like
just want to see anything.
that's the thing is like, do I film a trick that's like I'm saving for a video part just in a park, and then I film it in the streets, or that's pretty whack. Like, where do you go from there?
Right.
Do you have to one up yourself?
No,
but
but,
then at the
you
same
know,
time, people are kind of expecting
everybody's
it.
doing it because, you know, Instagram,
I mean, it could be like people and just shut it down.
That is true.
You know?
Like,
he's in his park all the time,
Yeah.
you know. But I think Instagram is just so like your clip's there for a day, and
not even a day.
it's forgotten.
They send the like and
Right.
on to the next.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying,
You know what I
right.
mean?
But some
So-
people really do care though.
Yeah, but you might get
no.
tagged for like a day. It might be like your day, but
Right.
like
Right,
at
right,
the end of the
right.
day, it
I
doesn't
mean, it
like.
could be like Kelly's fucking fakey tray up the stage
We don't talk about that here.
that goes fucking nuts.
But I don't know. It's I don't know. It's just weird. It's just, you know. But yeah, you could go viral.
no,
you
but
know?
that's that's the thing. Like with the industry,
right.
they don't see you on Insta, and it's like, I don't give a fuck. Like
Right.
I don't give a rat's ass. Like I'm skating every fucking day,
Right.
and I want to film
And you're
video
probably stacking
parts.
clips too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I'm
Like,
sure-
I'm in the streets, and I'm
Right.
not fucking showing you the warm up shit of like what we skate because that's fucking stupid.
Right, right.
You know
And
what
you
I
could
mean?
probably send a link to your sponsor, be like, yo, I'm out there skating, whatever. And they can,
Yeah, but they
Chill
know
them out.
You
But
know
they
what
know.
I mean?
The
Like,
sponsors know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
like-
but it's like the fans and the
they
people.
don't know. Yeah.
that's what
Right,
it is.
right.
The funny
And,
thing
like-
for me is like, yeah, like I technically am a team manager. I don't care about you sending me footage. I just want to. I love watching you skate, bro. So I get hyped
like-
when you send me footage. Like, fuck.
You know what
it's
it
so
is?
sick.
Like, honestly, is like I grew up, like, my favorite skaters are Gino, Guy,
Yeah.
Costin, Penny, and
Right.
Krieger.
Right.
Like, how often do you open a mag and see any of those dudes?
No, I
I
mean,
mean, you'd never see like Gino or a
But-
guy for years.
right.
It just feels so pretentious, man.
I just think we're just living in the age of like your Instagram is like your magazine.
Totally.
It's like your magazine life. It's like people go into
How many
Wade's.
subscribers did you have? Or
Right,
whatever else?
like
Not
people
many.
want to
How
see.
many followers you got?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah,
I
you.
have like 33,000.
Damn,
Not
you
that
big-
many.
More than me.
Really?
But it's crazy is that there's some skaters out there that have more like followers than the companies they ride for.
Yeah.
You know? And
No,
it's like,
totally.
It's like,
Of course.
then it comes to the point of like, do they even need their fucking sponsors?
Yeah.
They definitely do.
Sponsors
but-
are sponsors,
Of course, I
right?
mean-
Everybody wants
Yeah.
But they
sponsors.
could, they
you
could
know?
start their own brand. Like they are their own brand.
But you don't gauge that off the following
Yeah,
you have
you
on
can't.
Instagram.
That's the thing. Like,
That's
yeah,
all.
you can't gauge that off of followers
Yeah.
Right.
because,
Yeah.
like, that's not a direct correlation between that.
no, but
Yeah.
you can build your own brand.
Half of them could be fucking girls following you, for all you fucking know.
I have that problem.
Is it a
Yeah.
problem?
It's more than half. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I hear you, dude, and I respect it.
I just wanted
I
to make
totally
that fucking
respect it.
clear to all
Yeah.
those fucking people out there that think that I don't skate. That's it. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, what the fuck's this dude doing? He's
Right,
just
right.
worthless. And it's
Well,
like
I said
fuck you.
before,
Like,
it's out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
You know,
I
they're
get
not
that.
they're
That's what
not
it is.
seeing you, and
Yeah.
then
well, that's
oh Wade, where's Wade? Where's Wade?
that's the
you know?
industry part of it.
No,
You know what I mean?
totally.
Like,
and
that's
kids
the
though
industry
too.
part.
You have to think about that too. Kids
Maybe,
attention
like-
span right now. There's so many goddamn skaters that we've even never heard of that
Sure.
kids follow on Instagram that they know
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Bone, and they don't.
Who's like their costume.
Johnny
who's like their costume,
Yeah.
Johnny Bone, but then they don't. But Wade is out of sight, out of
Johnny
mind.
Bone.
So they're following Johnny Bone because he's giving them the clips.
But dude,
Johnny Bone rips, by the way.
And he has a
Fucking
big
kills
Instagram
it.
too?
He has a kid. He
Yeah,
has like
millions.
100,000
Yeah,
followers.
there's
bro.
like, dude, there's something about that that I like though. Like, I appreciate that.
The underground. Or
Yeah,
the,
like, and that's the thing. Like, if I have to introduce myself to people and
Right.
like they don't recognize me,
That's great.
Fucking awesome.
Right.
Like
Right.
jaw up. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So hey, let's go back to. I want to go back to this grand collection.
yeah.
What do you?
That's why I'm out here.
Okay, so what's it all about? Your friend started it in New York.
Yep.
And how did you get on that? Like, are they just hats or what do they do?
Yeah, it's just hats for
Really?
now. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna
Hats
do
Yeah.
and beanies, right?
Yeah, it's all American made, super
Sick.
well made. Made
Nice.
at the same spot that they make OVO at.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Dope.
pretty good for those that you don't know OVO. Check it
Yeah.
out too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like it all started with these grand videos
Mhm.
that they started. It was just like fly out here for the weekend,
Yeah.
film, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Made a couple of those, kind of took off. Now I'm just working on a video part for him.
Okay, really?
Because, yeah, it's my main man.
So how's it going? Is it
It's-
a game?
it's good.
When
There
did
was
they
just,
start?
like-
When did they start Grand? Is it a new thing or
It was last year.
last year?
Yeah.
Okay. So are they gaining momentum and?
Yeah, we're keeping it he's keeping it super legit, like
Okay.
tight knit, and
Perfect.
like he had the opportunity to do collabs with like big people and
Oh.
like get into zoomies, but like he wants it in core shops
Right.
because he's from the same place I am,
Yeah.
and like he gets it.
Right,
Like we're gonna start it from the ground up and
Okay.
hopefully build like a popular reputation for it, and
Right.
in the right way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
For sure.
And we filmed these little videos for it, which were sick. It wasn't much. It wasn't like our full
Okay.
potential, but it was like us in the city. It was me and Spenny and Connor Champion and
Oh, wow.
Kev and all those dudes.
One thing I want to bring up, what happened to Travis Stanger?
I knew you were gonna bring up Trav. I was like, if you even say the name Travis Stanger, Travis Stanger. For those of you that don't know, best skateboarder I've ever skated with.
I don't know. So
Dude,
tell me.
You
about
don't
it.
know who Travis
he was
Stanger
No.
is.
He was on Flow for Girl, dude.
You
Oh,
don't
really?
know who Travis Stanger is.
No. Paint me a picture of Travis Stinger.
He's the best skateboarder.
No, literally, give me a pen and paper. I want you to paint me a picture.
No, with everything that I am,
Yeah.
he's the best skater I've ever witnessed skate.
Is he still skate?
Ever. No.
No? I mean, did he film any video parts or anything?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
But it was like random. Like he didn't give a shit.
What was that part he filmed?
Modern Love.
Yeah, I don't know what that even was, but he switched backflips over the fucking big ass fucking bench. I'll show you footage, Chris. You'll trip the fuck out.
You don't know who Travis Stinger is?
I think we watched it last time you were here.
Yeah.
Now, what if Travis Stinger had an Instagram back then? He was posting all his clips, and you could go back now and watch.
He wouldn't have. He would not have.
Okay, well, what if he did?
Would you be hyped if he was posting clips every day?
I know Trav.
But what if you didn't know?
I know Trav, and I know how much it would take for him to post anything.
Hypothetically, you know.
Hypothetically, if he was different and posted every day, yeah, I would be.
Well, we have our
so
mind
psyched.
blown every day.
Chris, dude,
You gotta show, yeah.
His
I gotta
style
see some
was
stuff.
buttery.
he was like he's the Canadian Rob Welsh.
Oh, really?
No, like legit.
Wow. I'm a huge Rob Welsh fan.
You even say better. Just
Oh, wow. Okay.
airing it out.
I just want to know what, like, he's not skating anymore. He's like,
Last
someone told
time-
me he was a golfer or something.
Dude, he's like a pro golfer. Like,
No way.
Dude, he's like a naturally talented fuck. Like one of those fucking guys that you just fucking hate.
He's just
Fuck
so
you.
good.
He just does everything great.
Last time I seen him, he was in Vancouver. This is probably like 6 years ago now. Maybe like 5 years ago. He had Air Maxes on.
Yeah.
And he was riding the cruiser board, the filmer board.
Okay.
Popping nollie flips this high.
No
Like,
way.
Oh, yeah. Every try.
Wow.
Every try. Like, he's that dude.
But he didn't get a lot of people's radar for some reason, unless you like found out about him.
Yeah.
But other than that, like he was never in like
there's-
American magazines.
There's a lot of like local legends about Trav.
Oh.
You know, like he was my roommate for a year
Okay.
when I lived at the Chateau.
Yeah.
And I would wake up every day to like the sound of the board hitting his feet out front.
Really?
No, like straight up.
So
yeah.
why didn't he go the sponsor route? Like, why didn't he go anywhere with it? You know, I know.
I'm not gonna put out the real reason why he didn't because I know.
Well, tell me some bullshit. Then.
He can make more money fucking
He was
golfing.
trying to be a pro golfer, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just what it was. He probably skates low key.
Yeah.
Like he's one of those.
Oh.
You know, like just skates, has fun, and just fucking kills it. But it
Sit
doesn't.
on a video part.
Not even. He just doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't even want to film. Like he's just like he'd rather go to the park and just fucking kill it.
That's amazing.
It's just easy for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's just one of those. Like
I can relate. I can relate.
See that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your friends do the bunt.
Safe and Donovan.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like fuck, I would have never thought about that. Like I like, you know what I mean? Like I'm thinking like skating. You got me fucked up right now.
Well, hey, we just
I mean,
roll here,
it's
freestyle.
it's a bunt meets the 9 Club thing.
Right.
You know,
right.
like collaboration right now.
Yeah.
But I'm just an in the streets live correspondent for them. You know, like
right.
I'm not in Studio E. Yeah.
What is Studio E? Is that
Studio
is that their,
East? Because it's on the east side.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
But yeah.
So you go out at like a roaming reporter type thing, or do you go out and interview people and that?
Basically, anytime we're at like a spot where there's like someone that I haven't talked to or that hasn't done an interview, we just like I just catch up with them.
Okay.
Basically, you know what
nice.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and then you give with your
Do you
phone.
just have like a little?
I just voice memo it on my phone.
Oh, dope.
Super easy.
Yeah.
It started off because both these guys, Safa and Dono, love the podcast Jalen and Jacoby.
The sports.
It's a sports podcast, and they just had the outlet to start. Well, they wanted to do something in that genre, and they started out as like, okay, we love sports, so we're gonna do like a sports podcast, but no one's gonna fucking listen to us, right? So we have the outlet of obviously we're skateboarders first, and we have more knowledge skateboarding to the streets and fucking all around aspects of Canadian skateboarding,
Right.
So they had Morgan Smith on him, me, Bobby, TJ, all those dudes. So like they just the first season started out
You start with your
as
friends. It's kind of how we started.
exactly.
You're right.
And then like at the end of their episodes, they would have like 20 or 30 minutes of talking about sports,
Right.
And like fantasy sports because they're in a fantasy, and like I don't know how many people listen, but you know, it slowly took off.
I will say that I stopped listening once they start getting into sports.
I did too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think I made it like 2 episodes. Sorry, boys, but
Do they still do the sports thing at the end?
no,
No
not anymore.
Okay.
So
Maybe they just got a lot of feedback. Sometimes, you know what? In stuff like this, you got to listen to what people are saying.
Of
You
course.
know, we listen a lot to what people say, and we take and we implement stuff that people are like, hey, put the links that you're talking about in the comments, and you know, we do.
Of course.
You got to listen to your
Your fans.
But you got to
Right.
stay true to yourself too.
This is true.
Yeah.
No, you got to stay true. But you know, hey, if people, you know, they don't like something we do, we say fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see that grand video.
Mm-hmm.
You know, looking forward to that.
Appreciate that.
Want to see
I respect.
some solid Wade footage.
We'll see.
You
man.
know, I think it'll be dope, dude. I can't look. Well, I'm stoked just to know about Grand. I never heard of it before. So.
I'm just hype he's
Yeah.
here.
I know, right?
You're
Me
like
too.
You're like
Yeah.
Gino in a way.
Dude,
No, we call
wow.
them unicorns.
Yeah,
I feel like you're a unicorn.
You're definitely in the unicorn category for
Yeah.
sure.
Been told that.
Yeah.
Well, you don't really do these things that often. You
No,
know?
but it's like I'm trying to like get outside my comfort zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Get, like, you
It's
know what I
good.
mean?
Well, slowly roll out some Instagram clips. You know what I mean? Like, don't take it as like
No, but the Instagram stories are like
where it's at.
they're good. It's easy for
Okay.
me because like I don't have to keep that shit with me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
like I
right,
can
right,
post
right.
like
They just
anything
disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can post anything I want in 24 hours. They just disappear.
Dude, seriously, thanks for coming on, bro.
Thanks for having me.
No, it's
Honestly,
gonna be awesome.
I'm glad
man.
I got to air some shit out.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Canada.
Peace.
See y'all. You know what I mean?
How many more months winter are there?
A few.
Yeah, like
I don't know how you do it out there, bro.
It's easy, man.
No, it ain't.
just hang
It's
at the loft.
easy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he knows what
Oh.
it is.
Loft.
At least you got a
That's the
place to
clubhouse,
kick
man.
it. Yeah.
Shout out to Loft. Shout out Evie, Codes, Donna, Say,
There you go.
Shans, all them boys. Roca. What's up, Steezo? I see you.
You see him?
Nah, damn, man. Like, we going through the list. Like,
I thought somebody
full-
creeped
hey.
up on me. I didn't know who
I
you were
gotta, like,
talking to.
I forgot anybody. My bad.
Thanks for coming, dude. You're the man. I thought you were gonna give me a pound. Oh, cheers. You know what I'm saying?
Big dogs.
You gonna wear a jumpsuit?
Yeah, I want like Ralph Lauren.
What if they
I
were
want
like,
a duffel
Ralph
bag.
Lauren and they're not gonna make you designer jumpsuits?
They're not.
No, what are you talking about? It's
Have
gonna
you
be-
ever watched the Olympics?
No, I don't watch the Olympics.
Oh my God, dude!
They're not
you
Ralph
get,
Lauren, no?
Yes,
are
they are.
We
Literally.
have a donation button on our YouTube, and no one's clicked on it
Nobody,
yet.
nobody's
Nobody?
hit it. No.
Do they
Yeah.
know that it's there?
No, it's just kind of there. You
I
know?
never knew it was
Yeah.
there.
Well, now you know.
Well, you don't go on our YouTube page, Kelly.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, fucking donate then. Jesus
I
Christ.
never saw a donate button.
Fucking hell.